on the in-game power concept video, and I came to deliver. Coming soon, the guards will get their own unique powers. So the first concept is a guard power. And in order to get guard powers, we need to become an in-game guard. Now that we're a guard, I can show off the power, which is a massive machine gun. Yeah, I know, I'm not too creative. But pretty much, you get a minigun to mow people down, and its one and only ability is gunflight, where you start flying up with a minigun and using the bullet's recoil to fly. Yeah, I know I'm not too creative, but the ideas get better as the video goes on. God, anti-cheated. Come on, everyone wants the Thanos power. Just add it. Thanos gets 2 moves. Now, for obvious reasons, Thanos pills need to be rebranded as vitamins. I'm sure Roblox will not allow that. The first ability is pill. You get a chance to roll blue, red, green, and last but not least, the purple pill. The blue pill gives you a speed buff while moving faster and hitting faster as well. It also gives you a blue effect around your screen showing which ability you have active at the moment. The downside of the blue pill is after the 30 seconds of the ability, you get crippled. Hey, that reminds me of my crippling depression, which I almost forgot about. The red pill gives you a damage buff of 1.5 times damage, so you can kill the ops. The ops are dead. The downside is that you also take 2.5 times damage. The green pill gives you temporary health. Think of it like the golden hearts you get from the golden apple in Minecraft. You either use them up or the time comes up and they disappear. This pill does not heal. It only gives temporary health. And last but not least, the most rare, the purple pill, which gives you an RPG. Okay, hype me up. Y'all, the third power concept is going to be called translucent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key kind of sucking up to the devs with this one because I know how much y'all love the boys. I see that Homelander skin. For all intents and purposes, please do not watch the boys if you're under 18. Just don't. I'm not liable for any trauma inflicted on you if you do. Okay, so pretty much the power lets you crouch down and turn invisible. Now, it'd be really OP if you completely turn invisible, and that's why this power has a really small cooldown of only 10 seconds, but it lasts however long you stay crouched, or if you get hit. The next ability is called group camouflage, and pretty much anyone that's next to you gets the same invisibility effect applied. This power would be great for red light, green light, lights out, and more. An actual power concept, and I call it the Lurker. The first ability is called latch, and pretty much you get on all fours, pause, and then you start crawling slowly at first, but then you start to build up speed over time. And then once you hit max speed, you start to go at someone and you lunge at them. And that's when you repress your ability latch, and then you bring them down to the ground with you and you just choke them out. Kind of like how Power Hold chokes, but a little bit less damage. The next ability is a counter. Your eyes flash red, and then within the 1 second of it flashing red, your counter is active. If anyone hits you with the ability push, bottle hit, fork hit, or choke, or any ability that harms you, you teleport behind them and... No, I'm just joking. Let's not lose the plot, y'all. You simply teleport behind them and start choking them out. Credit to Hot Diggity Dog in my Discord server. If you guys ever want to suggest video ideas to me or give me help or anything like that, make sure to join my Discord server. I sometimes hold tournaments in there for rewards as well. And yeah, also make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, guys. Anyways, let's keep going. The concept is for all my anime fans out there. The power is called clones, and your first ability is shadow clone. You perform hand signs, and then a puff of smoke appears around you, and then you send a clone running in front of you or behind you, depending if you're holding W or S. This can be used to trick and divert seekers in hide and seek or players in lights out. And the last move is a passive. I was really disappointed with the coin flipper power, as it's the only functioning gambling power that exists right now. It just could have Could have been so much better. So may I present to you the Lucky Gambler. The first move, 777, brings up a machine where if you roll 7 3 times in a row, you gain an awakening where you gain full health, become immortal, and start running super fast and deal 2 times damage for 30 seconds. This ability has a 30% chance to roll. If failed, you get a 10% debuff, and also it plays that special music if you do land. The power concept isn't really a concept, but more like a rework. The whole community was disappointed when Weapon Smuggler was released. I know from the moment when I rolled it, I was disappointed. I thought I would stroll up in red light, green light with 2 AK-47s hosted up on my shoulders, with the trench coat blasting Darude Sandstorm out of my speakers, ready to scream Hail Mary and start blasting everyone up. But unfortunately, we can't have nice things. Anyways, I asked for a rework on Weapon Smuggler. First of all, parkour artists should not have smoke bombs. Next, give Weapon Smuggler a Molotov where it sets flames to the ground and you. And last but not least, add in a power energy blaster which holds 3 bullets and sends huge shockwaves similar to the robot arm toy but bigger and sends people flying away. Well, technically it's a rework. I suggest we remove the bulldozer ability and replace it with the human meat shield. It pretty much does the same thing as it does right now, but this time it grabs someone in front of you and then you start charging forward, and any damage you take, the person you grab takes instead. I have never seen anyone unironically use bulldozer the day that it dropped, so Loki, this is needed. Alright, maybe I should rename this video to a rework video, because guess again, the concept is another rework. I'll keep this one short because it is short. Give Hercules a second ability that grabs someone, throws them kind of like usual, but a shorter distance, and then makes the windup a lot shorter, and then it can actually hit people. Please! Last but not least, the 10th power concept is called Copycat. The first move allows you to highlight a player and see what their power is. Once you decide to copy it, you get their power in your inventory to use. This power will be restricted from using passives. The next ability Copycat has is Suppress, which makes the target unable to use any power related things for the next 15 seconds.
Grenade out.
Yo, make sure to like and subscribe and more. At the time of recording this, I am very, very sick. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. Yeah. If you don't like and subscribe, I will get a lot more sick. Please care for my health, y'all. That's it. Peace out. Bye.